freeze milk if you're pumping until the yeast goes away. If you're trying to prevent you from getting yeast, ladies, cut your carbs, do acidophilus milk, do a cup of yogurt every day. If you don't do dairy, do acidophilus tablets. And if someone tells you to drink a beer to make breast milk, you cannot have more than 4 ounces once a day. You can't have any if you're having yeast problems. And you can't have any if you are still taking narcotics. You're giving me tags here. Alright, there we go. Alright, now I want you to take a good look at her. She's warm. She's pretty and pink. If she gets cold, she's going to start turning mottled, which I'll show you if it happens. Your babies have an immature nervous system. It makes them tremor. It is not their temperature. The immature nervous system is also why your babies have hiccups so frequently, and it drives you crazy, and they do not care. But if you can get them to suck, the hiccups may stop. And the other thing they do is sneeze. They don't know how to blow their nose, so they sneeze to clean it. Please take this home. If you have to use it, you squeeze. You put the tip in, you let it out, and then you empty it. If you're cleaning the mouth, you squeeze and you get the sides or the edges. Don't stick it down their throat. Baby saline nose drops are not a prescription. That is a better choice than constantly suctioning out their nose. It's just 1 or 2 drops of saline in each nostril about 5 minutes ahead of the feeding time. That should loosen up the mucus enough to let them sneeze, and hopefully you don't have to use the bottle. Alright, washcloth with water. And first eye, inside out. Wipe again, move your finger, okay? Now I don't have to wipe again, so I'm going to move over to the opposite eye. And then I'm going to wipe the rest of the face. And I forgot to tell you, they all hate this at first. Alright, we're going to dry as we go. We'll dry our face. And I told you earlier, the tongue should only get dry right before feeding time. So I do want you to take your clean, dry finger, and touch the tip of the tongue. She's nice and wet. That's what we want. The tongue should be dry if it is time for you to feed. Otherwise, it should feel pretty moist. And I am going to take my clean washcloth, and I'm going to wipe her bottom gum, and her top gum, and her tongue.
Good.
She thinks it's food. Stay off, and let me see. Good girl. She has a beautiful pink tongue. I don't see anything in there to worry about. Not yet, anyway. It's okay. Alright, ears next. And you do need to make sure you clean behind the ears. Your babies spit and drool in their sleep, and they're on their back usually. So that may be where it ends up running. Can I have your other ear? Can you follow that finger? Thank you. She said, that's not nice. You're teasing me. Alright, and then we're going to do her hands, still with water. So she's going to hold my thumb. I'm going to lift her fingers, wipe the palm, wipe between each finger, get out all the fuzz. And she does have some long nails. I don't know if you got a chance to look at them yet. Okay, so now I'm going to get, that's the trimmer I was talking about. Now I'm going to get my soap. Get your good lather worked onto the washcloth. Now you might sorry to the fire. Turn the towel down. Start on an arm. She does not like me. Tummy, chest, neck. Back the neck for fuzz. Other arm. Wash the back. Put this cloth down. Get your second washcloth. Just get full of water. Squeeze and run. Oh yeah, you like that, didn't you? Oh, that felt good. Now what's going to happen is the cord will come off, the circumcision will be healed, and then you may put your baby in the bathtub in enough water that they can splash and kick and play, and then they will have so much more fun. But once they're having fun, I want you to try and remember to tell them that you're washing their neck or their arm or their leg, whatever body part you're on. They'll learn their body parts listening to you over and over. If you know how to say the name of the body part in more than one language, you say English in the second language, they will learn both languages. They are incredibly absorbent little people. So we learn all kinds of stuff. Yes, we do. Okay, now I'm going to flip the towel up. I'm going to wash her feet and legs before I open the diaper. Get the elastic up. Wash the toes, wash the foot, wash the leg. If they sleep well when you finish, please do the bath late in the evening. Oh, shoot, really matters. If they're wide awake, then move the bath to daytime. Tuck the diaper under the baby. If you have a little boy who's been circumcised, you leave the gauze on. You wipe under the cord. And then you hold the legs like a frog. And you wipe the groin area. Now for a boy, move everything over, wipe, and then the other way to wipe. For your daughter, you hold the ankles, you wipe down the middle, front to back. And we are going to go to a clean spot. Make sure there is no poop here. And then every time you wipe, you have to go to a clean spot. Okay? And that little bit of cheesy vernix she has is normal. She doesn't have much. And then you wipe a little tush. Now for a little boy, you hold the ankles, you wash under the scrotum, you wash the scrotum, you wash the butt, you do the rinse, you remove the gauze from the circumcision, and with your washcloth with water, you lay it on the circumcision and you blot it. Don't rub it. If you rub it, you rub off the yellow granulation tissue that's going to become the new skin, and then they have to start healing all over again. If there's an odor or drainage from the circumcision, call the pediatrician. It should only take a week to heal from the day it was done. And once they're done, we'll show you how to change the gauze, each diaper change. If your little boy is not circumcised, you wash him with soap and water. Oh, you are so mad at me. Foreskin will retract between 2 and 4 years old. Do not force it down. If there's any trouble urinating, it's red or tight, call their doctor. Alright, pads behind the baby. Let's see a wet spot. Okay, there you go. Do not cover the cord. You are just not happy with me, are you? I'm so sorry. Hair is last, so I'm going to put her in a dry towel. Come here, sweet pea. Yeah, we've got a lot of hair we can wash, huh? So I'm going to wrap her into this dry towel. You can have your binky back when we get finished. I don't think you'll hold it long. She says hello. Alright, underneath the arm and the football hole. Head on the hand. Go to the sink, turn on the water, check the water temperature. And then wet the baby's head. You may use your hand, a cup, the sprayer at the kitchen sink on a low pressure. For a little girl, you may use the rinse cloth. Not on your little boy if you just blotted the circumcision with it. And you do have to blot the circumcision once a day so Vaseline doesn't build up. And of course if they get stool on it. Please do not try and keep the ears covered when you're washing the hair. When parents were doing this, the pediatricians came in and said, I can't see anything in the ear but dry, hard earwax. So they just want you to leave them uncovered so the earwax stays soft and can move out the way it's supposed to. Okay? Alright, I'm going to turn at some point so everybody can see. So I'm just going to pour the water over her head. You could use your sprayer at the kitchen sink and keep it on low pressure. And I could have used the rinse cloth because I did not touch her diaper area with that. And then you get your baby soap or shampoo. You get a nice lather worked onto the scalp. You wet that funny looking hairbrush. And then you massage your baby's head. You will not hurt the soft spot. Despite its name, the fontanelle is actually pretty tough. And most of the time they like this part, but then they get bigger and they are enjoying the bath, and then they hate you washing their head. Okay? Alright, do it around. A good towel dry should be plenty. Okay, so I'm just going to dry her hair, dry those ears, make sure that neck is dry, and then you give your baby a hairdo. The pediatricians do not recommend blow dryers on your baby's hair yet, but you may use the blow dryer to help the diaper rash dry up. Look at all your curls. There you go. Alright, then you give your baby a hairdo, but I kind of like these curls. So I'm going to leave them, and if you don't like them, you can restyle her hair when you get her in the room. Okay. If you are going to aim the blow dryer on the diaper rash, not more than about 10 or 20 seconds, y'all. And it has to stay relatively cool. You don't want to hurt them with a hot blow dryer. Not in your bed. Oh, you keeping ink pens? Okay, you can have it. This is just a pillowcase. If you want to use them for your bassinet or cradle mattress at home, please use your old pillowcases. You don't want your good ones ruined. Nothing loose should be in that bed with that. There's a cold foot sticking out. See that color change? She says, I'm going to stick that up soon. See, I've got pink and purple kind of all mixed up. Let's cover you up for a minute until I get you dry. Nothing loose in the bed with the baby. If they're not playing with those stuffed animals, please take them out. Y'all know they do not recommend bumper pads anymore, but if you want to use them, you can until they can pull them. And once they can pull on them, you have to pull them out of the bed. We don't want them pulled over the face and the baby suffocating under them. They also make mesh bumper pads. They're called breathable bumper pads. They're not pretty. They're just safe. Okay? All right, sugar pie. Let's lay you down here and get some shirt on you. She's happy now. She says I'm clean and she's not messing with me. I'll put your clothes on you. Alright, long sleeved outfits are easier if you bunch the sleeve, put the hand in, fold the hand, pull the sleeve down the arm. Not need long sleeve t-shirts ever. We only use them here to cover up those hands so that they don't scratch their face. But you will obviously be using long sleeves when the weather cools off on their little outfit. Hold on.